Hello, my name is Marianne Taylor, and I am from the Immigration Project. I wanted to talk to you today about the importance of the DACA program and give you some information about it, specifically for those that want to become new DACA recipients. Let's jump right into it. First of all, what is DACA? DACA stands for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and it was created as a temporary solution for the population of young undocumented immigrants brought to the United States during their childhood. It was a hope that federal legislation would be passed. Some know it as the DREAM Act, but it was not successful yet. DACA provides temporary relief for deportation, but is not a lawful status. Young, undocumented people did not have many options to build successful lives without access to school, money, and work. Now recipients can work or pursue a higher education. Deferred actions for childhood arrivals can have a 2-year temporary protection from deportation that allows them to have a work authorization, also gives them the ability to attend and go to school, get a driver's license as well. Some of the qualifications are in or have been graduated for high school or a GED or served in the military, a specific date requirements, and also a continuous residence. There are some of the specific requirements. You need to be under 31 as of June 15 of 2012, have had been brought here to the United States before you were 16 years old, and continuously resided in the US since June 15 of 2007, and physically present in the US as of June 15 of 2012. Let's talk about a couple of major events for DACA. Under the Obama administration, DACA was created on June 15 of 2012 by an executive order. Before the 2016 election, one of Trump's campaign promises was to remove the DACA program, and he did so in September of 2017. The Trump administration attempted to resign the 2012 DACA memorandum. Then the Secretary of Homeland Security announced the wind down of DACA initiatives. This froze to acceptance of new DACA applicants and the renewal application of current DACA recipients. The rescission was immediately challenged in several U.S. district courts. The U.S. Supreme Court accepted review of these legal challenges during the 2012 and 2019, the 2019 and 2020 terms. On June of 18 of 2020, the court ruled a 5-4 decision to the attempt to resign the DACA memorandum as unlawful. The reasoning was because the administration failed to adhere to the Administration Procedural Act, that is called APA, by failing to adequately explain why it was recited to reconsider alternatives to reciting the entire DACA initiative. There was not enough notice and procedures were not followed. If the federal government were to comply with the APA, it could end the program. Following the decision, the DACA initiative was unfrozen. Major events continue. 6 weeks later, the Trump administration announced several changes to the DACA program. It would have reduced the DACA terms to 1 year instead of 2, and it will require renewals annually. It would have also prevented the acceptance for any new initial DACA requests. On November of 2020, a federal judge set aside these restrictions. The reasoning was that the acting Secretary of Homeland Security, a different one, was improperly appointed. The same judge ordered the limitations placed on DACA lifted and a full reinstatement of DACA protections. USCIS began accepting initial DACA requests as of December 7 of 2020. Most recent events. On July 16 of 2021, a federal judge found DACA unlawful and blocked the Department of Homeland Security from accepting new applications. He granted an injunction that vacated the original 2012 memorandum that created the DACA initiative. The Biden administration has appealed the decision as of September 10 of 2021. The appeal is up before one of the most conservative circuits courts in the country. After the appeal court decides, almost positive the losing side will appeal the case to the Supreme Court. With the current justices on the Supreme Court, the DACA program has a high likelihood of being ruled unlawful. What does the Texas ruling mean for DACA? For people already in the DACA program, they can continue to apply for renewals. USCIS will continue to render decisions on renewal applications. You can still apply for advanced parole when in specific circumstances like humanitarian reasons, employment, or education. For new applicants of the DACA program, although USCIS is accepting the applications, they cannot make any decision because of the pending court case. Where are we now? No new applications will be accepted. Renewals will continue. There are court cases to be decided. The Biden administration has proposed a different way to make sure the DACA program is protected. On September 28 of 2021, USCIS published a proposed rule that would recreate the DACA program in federal regulations. The Department of Homeland Security formally published the proposed rule on DACA in the Federal Register. The proposed rule will write DACA into federal regulations, addressing the gist of the Texas judge, Judge Hanen, ruling in July that the Obama administration did not put DACA into place properly. The rule is still just a proposal. There will be a 60-day comment period throughout November 29th, which is today. Today, the public comments have ended. And then DHS will need to publish a final rule, which could take a few months. In the meantime, nothing has changed regarding DACA. This rule will, number one, keep the same guidelines for eligibility as the 2012 order. Number two, the big differences is that it will be codified as done the right way. Number three, DACA recipients will be lawfully present in the United States. And number four, a work permit will be optional. What can you do now on what is happening with DACA? You should know your rights. Everyone living in the U.S. has a certain basic right under the U.S. Constitution. Undocumented immigrants have these rights. It's important to have all assets and protect your basic rights. How can you contact us and know about your rights? DACA initials, or anybody who wants to become a DACA recipient, if you haven't talked to a legal representative to ask about your options, we recommend you to talk to one. You can call us at 309-829-8703, extension 106. Leave us a message saying that you would like an appointment to talk about your options for DACA initials. If you have a pending DACA case with us, we're going to call you again in the next weeks to talk about your case and how we can proceed about your case. Thank you so much for hearing me tonight and have a blessed day.